What's up, y'all? This is Psyche Sound. I'm rocking my Warrior robe. Got the basketball jersey, and the back says Protector on it. Bam, Protector, because we gotta protect everybody out there. Yeah, if you like this, you can check it out. Link is in the bio, but you can go to amptv.com/the Psyche-shop, the Psyche shop, and you can get one of those and many more wonderful things. Greetings, Earthlings. My name is Psyche Sound, and this is Words from the Psyche. And today we're going to talk about hackers, but not the kind of hackers, the pieces of internet garbage that you guys are thinking about. We're going to talk about life hackers and hacking into your industry. Everything is not always going to be laid out in front of you. Sometimes things may seem impossible, and this is true in anything you could ever imagine. So you have to figure out the hack. So hackers get this horrible, even though I just started off with speaking about them horribly, but they get this horrible, thing on top of them where, they're just looked at as people that are just breaking into your personal stuff or like stealing your Instagrams or your whatever pages and breaking into bank accounts. But to understand what I mean, what I'm going to get at is, to understand how to do that, you have to also know how to build. So technically, if the thing about a car, a mechanic can only fix a car if they know how to kind of put it together, the pieces of that engine or the pieces of whatever. So if you learn your craft enough to know how to structure it or understand the business aspect of it or whatever it may be that you think is holding you back, that is the hack. It's the hack into the door. Sometimes it's just, you don't have the money to get to this concert. You don't have, the connections to meet these people. I hate to, say, in a bad way, but like you think about it, like someone like Boys to Men who snuck into a No Edition or Belle Biv DeVoe concert, snuck backstage and got to sing for Michael Bivins. That was their hack at that moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the only way. There's no only way for any specific type of thing you're trying to do. Sometimes it's just, the unorthodox way of getting in the door, but you have to figure that out. You can never put yourself in a position you're thinking, I just give up because there's no way. There's always a way. Sports are a little different. You have skilled sports like basketball and then football for that matter, where you can learn skills. Track and field, which is what I ended up excelling in at a younger age. It's a little more difficult. There are pluses to certain things like that because you can always improve, but everyone's not going to be Usain Bolt. It's not going to happen. But in your musical career, it's learning, and if you're dependent on a producer, if you're dependent on a guitarist, or if you're dependent on certain things, I didn't know how to play anything. I didn't grow up. I grew up, with the basic school instruments, violin, blah blah blah. But guitars and pianos, I didn't have any of that in my household. When I got to college, I just bought a guitar. There was no waiting for someone to, I can't play guitar. I wish I can play guitar. Or I need someone to teach me. Just bought it and just started plucking at it. And I'm good with my ears, so that's how I learned how to play guitar. That's how I learned how to play piano. Of course, it's great to learn the notes that you're playing. It's great to learn, music theories, which I did take music courses in college. But it's everyone it's different way of comprehending and different way of learning, and it's a different hack for every single thing you're trying to do. Sometimes it's putting yourself in the right places, in the right positions, around the right people. It's whatever it is necessary, by all means necessary, to get to where you are trying to get to. Whether it's no, let me not say that, but so it doesn't matter. Basically, that's basically it. So there's finding your life hack and figuring out what is, stop and slow down. Slow motion for me. Get in slow motion, and you'll start to see pieces of that puzzle that you can fill in. Now, you may not get all the way to the end of that puzzle by yourself, but by putting those pieces together, you're going to find like I think I posted it before, the Yellow Brick Road. You're going to find the Tin Man. You're going to find that Scarecrow, the people that are going to help you get throughout to this journey and get to your destination. And that's the important part. So become a hacker in your industry, but figure out how it's constructed, and by doing that, you'll eventually realize the less and less you're going to need people to do things for you. You'll be able to do these things for yourself. If it's as simple as a photo shoot, or if it's as simple as light graphics for your flyers, things, that just are going to start eating away at your budget or eating away at your time. Only thing you can do is just learn it yourself, or in that way, even when you do learn it and you do have other people, you'll be able to relay on to them how to get it done to your liking, and because you'll have a better understanding of it. So if you want to do movies, start writing a script. No one has it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to know how to correctly write the script. You want to write a book, just write, just do it. There's no more. We're in a time where you can really just put your hands on just about anything you want. With social media, you can just have your own, channels and your own shows, and it's really a wonderful place and time. It's definitely gets cluttered out there, but if you focus and do what you need to do and just focus on you and not worrying about clicks and likes and numbers, because that's where you guys get, you're getting all jumbled in with these, likes and hearts and thumbs ups. No, man, just do it for your love and do it for what you want to do it for, and it'll all come to play. And if you are doing it for the money, that's great, because you should be getting some sort of compensation, but it has to make sense. So once you get the content and the things you may need, I would just then start the marketing and start putting it in the places that you think is going to benefit, fattening up your pockets. But you got to have the content. You got to have everything in place first. So work together, fellas. Network together with different people in your genre or in your field of art or creativity, and you definitely will get there. And that's what it is. So figure out